Welcome to the Midnight Burn. This next case is an absolutely horrific story about a little girl from McComb, Mississippi who was full of life, who trusted the law, and wound up dead in an oil field, alone. And over a half of a century later, still no one has been brought to justice. August 13th, 1969. In McComb, Mississippi, the kind of southern afternoon where sweat feels like part of your skin. Tina Andrews, 12 years old and full of life, walked out her front door and into a nightmare. She was headed to a place called the Tiger's Den, a teen hangout near Main Street, named after the local high school mascot. But the only thing she found that night was two wolves in sheep's uniforms. She met a friend there, Billie Jo Lambert, just 13. Two men pulled up, offered the girls a ride, not strangers, no, local law. One a full cop with the name of Ted Fleming, the other part-time with the name of Richard McIntosh. But both carried the weight of the badge. And back then, that meant more than just authority. It meant power, silence, fear. They drove the girls out past town to an oil well, the kind of spot you'd only go for secrets or sins. The girls got spooked, rightly so. They whispered a plan to run the moment the car stopped. Billie Jo ran. Tina didn't make it. 10 days later, in the sweltering Mississippi heat, Tina's body was found under an abandoned couch like it was thrown away. She was so badly decomposed, she could only be identified by her clothes. Police from the scene state it was a skeleton, fully clothed, but her panties was thrown away from her body. Shot in the head, her clothes in disarray, her jaw broken, her story barely beginning. But the town didn't shout, it didn't rage, it barely whispered. For over a year the case sat cold, real cold. Until Billie Jo broke her silence, not to the cops but the DA. Told them what she saw, told them who did it. 2 officers, she said, the same ones who gave them that ride. Said they made sick sexual comments. Said Tina didn't run fast enough. 2 arrests, 2 trials, no convictions. Why? Because Billie Jo at 15 was a young unwed mother, and that was all the defense needed to dirty up the truth. No physical evidence, no DNA, just a frightened girl versus the full weight of a system that never wanted to look in the mirror. The bullets matched police-issued .38s. The motive was darker than most can stomach. And the cover-up? Well, some say it ran deeper than the oil fields. Rumors spread, threats made to the family's lawyer, files gone missing, and a whole town that tucked the truth under the rug like Sunday dust. So ask yourself, how does a 12-year-old get murdered with a witness and no one goes to jail? Was it her poverty? Her age? Or was it the power in those uniforms? There is someone out there who can solve this case today. One of the officers, Ted Fleming, passed away and is buried in the same cemetery as Tina. The other officer, Richard McIntosh, is rumored to be in Louisiana. There are more cases like Tina's all across the South, an unrealistic amount just in this state alone. To what degree has anything changed with the obvious corruption and good old boy system? God bless the good police. In Mississippi, you're the minority, unfortunately, and to the ones who are corrupt, fuck you. Unsolved stories with dusty files and silent courtrooms. Because sometimes justice doesn't die, it just forgets who it's supposed to show up for. Don't forget to share and follow. Until next time, catch the dice. They rollin'.